Have you ever felt like you're stuck on a treadmill, running fast but getting nowhere? You're not alone. A shocking 80% of workers report feeling overworked and underappreciated. In fact, studies show that more than half of employees believe they are working harder than ever, yet many still struggle to get ahead. Here's something to ponder: the average worker spends only 2 hours and 53 minutes a day on actual productive work. The rest? It's spent on meetings, emails, and distractions. That's a lot of effort with little reward. Why does this happen? The answer lies in the misconception that working harder equals success. Many of us are caught in this trap. We fill our days with busy work, thinking it will impress our bosses and lead to promotions. But in reality, hard work alone isn't the ticket to advancement. In this video, we'll explore the real reasons why you might be putting in all that effort but still feel stuck. You'll discover strategies to break free from busy work, navigate office politics, avoid burnout, and build a powerful network. Get ready to shift your mindset from just working hard to working smart. Stay tuned. The path to real career growth is just around the corner. Chapter 1: The Trap of Busy Work, Why Hustle Culture is Failing You. We live in a world that worships busy. Everyone's talking about how they're grinding, pulling late hours, and working weekends. But here's the harsh reality: being busy doesn't mean being productive. In fact, studies show that only 20% of the work you do leads to 80% of your results. This is called the Pareto principle, and it's crucial for career growth. If you're spending time on the wrong tasks, no amount of hard work will help. So, what's the problem with hustle culture? It glorifies activity over progress. We fill our days with low-impact tasks, like answering endless emails or attending unnecessary meetings. According to a study by the Harvard Business Review, the average professional spends 23 hours a week in meetings, yet many of these gatherings don't drive any meaningful results. That's over half of a full-time workweek wasted. Instead of packing your calendar, focus on impactful tasks. Ask yourself, what am I doing that directly moves my career forward? One of the best strategies is to batch similar tasks together. This way, you reduce task switching and boost focus. For example, if you're constantly checking emails, dedicate 2 times a day for it. And the rest? Dive deep into meaningful work that pushes you closer to your career goals. Chapter 2: The Invisible Ladder, Navigating Office Politics and Unspoken Rules. Hard work is only half the battle in any career. The other half? Knowing how to play the game. Many professionals think they can just put their heads down and grind their way to the top. But the truth is, office politics often have a bigger role in promotions than performance alone. According to a study published in the journal Personnel Psychology, people who actively engage in networking and manage workplace relationships are 70% more likely to advance in their careers. Here's the uncomfortable truth: there are unspoken rules in every office. If you're not aware of them, you might feel like you're stuck on an invisible ladder, climbing but never getting higher. These rules include understanding who the decision makers are, when to voice your ideas, and how to get buy-in from key players. One way to navigate office politics is through strategic visibility. You don't need to be the loudest voice in the room, but you do need to make sure that your work is seen by the right people. Don't wait for your boss to notice your hard work. Instead, schedule regular check-ins to share progress or take on projects that give you more exposure to senior leadership. Another tactic is to align yourself with influential mentors. In the book Power: Why Some People Have It and Others Don't by Jeffrey Pfeffer, the author explains that those who build strong relationships with powerful allies are more likely to advance. Find a mentor who knows the ropes and can offer guidance on how to navigate the unspoken dynamics of your workplace. Chapter 3: Burnout's Silent Grip, When Overworking Does More Harm Than Good. Burnout is real, and it's sneaky. You might think you're pushing yourself to achieve more, but in reality, overworking can backfire. Studies from the World Health Organization show that long working hours are linked to a 35% higher risk of stroke and a 17% higher risk of heart disease. If you're constantly running on empty, you're not doing yourself, or your career, any favors. The problem with burnout is that it's a slow build. You might not even realize you're burnt out until it's too late. Symptoms like irritability, lack of motivation, and constant fatigue are just the surface. Over time, burnout reduces your creativity and problem-solving abilities, which are critical for career advancement. In the book The Burnout Epidemic by Jennifer Moss, she emphasizes that burnout isn't just about exhaustion, it's about a lack of purpose. So, how do you avoid it? The first step is learning to set boundaries. It's tempting to say yes to every task, especially if you're eager to prove yourself, but remember, you can't do your best work if you're stretched too thin. Prioritize tasks that matter and politely decline the rest. A great strategy is using the Eisenhower matrix, where you categorize tasks by urgency and importance, ensuring you focus on what truly matters. Next, schedule regular downtime. You're not a machine, and studies show that taking regular breaks actually increases productivity. The Pomodoro technique, where you work in short, focused bursts followed by brief breaks, can help you avoid burnout while still getting more done. Take care of your physical and mental health, and your career will thank you for it. If you're finding value in this content, don't forget to subscribe to stay updated on more tips and insights for advancing your career. Chapter 4, The Skill Plateau, Why Mastery is More Important Than Effort. Working hard is only useful if you're improving at what you do. The truth is, many professionals hit what's called a skill plateau. You work hard, but after a certain point, you stop getting better at your job. This is because you've reached a level of competence, but not mastery. According to psychologist Anders Ericsson, who coined the term deliberate practice, real progress comes when you focus on improving specific skills, especially the ones outside your comfort zone. Research from the Harvard Business Review shows that those who continue learning new skills after 5 years on the job are 32% more likely to get promoted than those who rely solely on experience. So, if you're grinding away but not learning, your effort may not translate into advancement. A good way to break this cycle is to adopt a growth mindset. In her book Mindset, The New Psychology of Success, Carol Dweck explains that a fixed mindset believes skills are static, while a growth mindset sees them as adaptable through effort and learning. Shift your focus to intentional improvement by identifying areas where you need to grow. Whether it's learning new technology, improving communication skills, or mastering leadership, deliberate learning is what sets you apart. A simple strategy is to take advantage of online courses or mentorship. Many platforms like Coursera or LinkedIn Learning offer skill-based courses that can quickly level up your expertise. Don't wait for your company to provide training. Take control of your learning and focus on areas that will make a difference in your role. Consistent learning is the fuel that moves you up, not just doing more of the same. Chapter 5, The Networking Gap, Building Powerful Connections Beyond the Office. Here's something you may not want to hear. Your network is as important as your skill set. It's a fact that most job opportunities, about 85%, according to a report by LinkedIn, are filled through networking. Yet, many of us focus on working harder in isolation, hoping that effort alone will get us noticed. The truth is, who you know often matters just as much as what you know. One common mistake people make is only building relationships within their current office. While it's important to have strong relationships at work, expanding your network beyond your company can open up far more opportunities. Networking with peers from other industries, attending conferences, or joining professional groups helps you stay ahead of trends and connected to potential career shifts. One key strategy is to focus on value-based networking. Instead of thinking about what others can do for you, consider what you can offer them. Building genuine, reciprocal relationships is what keeps networks strong. According to Keith Ferrazzi, author of Never Eat Alone, real networking is about finding ways to make other people more successful. Offer help, advice, or connections without expecting anything in return, and watch how your network grows. Also, don't overlook the power of social media networking. Platforms like LinkedIn are not just for job searching, they're for relationship building. Share your insights, comment on posts, and connect with thought leaders in your field. It's not about broadcasting yourself, but contributing to conversations that matter. Over time, these connections can lead to unexpected opportunities. If you've enjoyed these insights, be sure to subscribe for more tips on advancing your career and making the most of your hard work.